Hi guys, I'm Leanne and this is Farm and Charm, and today I'm going to do a review and a demonstration of Tarte's newest mascara, the Lights Camera Flashes Mascara. And this mascara came out about a year ago. The first time I saw it was in a kit from QVC, and I was kind of undecided on it for a long time, but I have used it for the course of this year. I think this is my third tube that I've been going through, and I wanted to share with y'all kind of like what I thought of it to begin with and what I think of it now. Tarte has two other types of mascara. One of them is the Lights Camera Lashes, which was my first mascara love really, and I still do love this. And then the Gifted mascara that comes in the bamboo tube. And so this was their third one. And so when I got it in that kit, it was in one of my very first YouTube videos that I did a year ago. And I kind of did a demonstration on camera, and I worked with it and I was like, okay, like I don't love this. I wound up just keeping it and working with it, and I've come to really like it. And so let me show you the tube that it comes in. Well, obviously this is the tube that it comes in, but the brush is what I want to show you guys. And so this is the brush. And the thing about this one is that it's supposed to have on one side, the bristles are supposed to be longer on one side than the other one, like more stiff. And so when you're looking at the brush, like you can kind of tell looking that like these are more flexible and these are like a stiff, harder, like when I press it, it doesn't bend there. And these do. When I press here, it kind of bends and wiggles. And when I press here, they're like a stiffer, harder bristle. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to open this and look at it and go, okay, these are the less stiff ones and these are the more stiff ones. And so you're supposed to turn it to the less stiff bristles, brush that through, and then on the second application, you're supposed to turn the brush over and then use the stiffer bristles as kind of a comb to comb through your lashes. And so the problem that I was having, and maybe I was just slow on this, was that I can't tell. When I open it, I consider that I have really good eyesight. I don't wear glasses or contacts or anything like that. I've never needed them. But when I look at this, like I have to touch the bristle to tell which side is which. If y'all can see, you can kind of tell with quite a bit of practice on my part. It took me a long time. So that was the main problem I was having. And then when I would put it on several times, when I did figure out which one was the more flexible bristle and I was trying to apply it properly, I would wind up poking myself under the eye right here in that real sensitive area with the harder bristles. And it took me quite a bit of practice to not do that. I've never had a problem with mascara application like I've had with this one. And so at first I just didn't like it. But I've used it quite a bit. I kept giving it like another try. I got them in several QVC kits, and so I kept trying and working with it, and now I really like it. But it took me probably 3 tubes of this to get to where I do like it. So Tarte says about this that it will increase the volume of your lashes by 752%. And I don't know, that entertains me. I just love that. Not 751%. It's like, okay, 751% would have been impressive, but 752 just puts it right over the edge there into like a really great mascara. So I don't know, not 750%, but 752% more volume. Now, one thing that I look for in mascaras is that I want more volume in my lashes. So that's a claim that really interests me. Because I think I have okay length to my lashes, but I like to increase the volume of it. Tarte also says that this lengthens, curls, and magnifies lashes, and that it won't dry, flake, or budge. And so about all of those claims, I do have to say that I do think that it's right on in all of those aspects. I think that it lengthens. I don't know, I curl my lashes, so I think that it holds a curl well throughout the day. And I don't know about magnifying. That's kind of the same as the other claims. But then it won't dry, flake, or budge. I think all 3 of those are true. I wore this mascara when I was on, when I went on my trip to Honduras, and it was very hot and I was sweating a lot, and at the end of the day, like, I didn't even really think about it throughout the day. I shouldn't have worn the mascara to begin with, knowing that I was going out to work, but at the end of the day, like, this had not, like, smudged all under my eyes. It had not flaked under my eyes, so I was pretty impressed with how this held up in that. Now, after that day, I didn't wear mascara again, because at the end of the day, I was thinking, like, what was I thinking, putting this on, going out to, like, sweat and work, you know? So anyway, I didn't wear it again, but that day it held up very well, and I was very impressed with this at the end of the day, that it held up as well as it did. So I do think that it did not flake or budge at all, which is really good. This makes no claims on the Tarte website or on the tube itself to be a waterproof mascara. So having not made that claim at all, I think it held up really well in like sweaty, more humid conditions and not budging at all. So I'm very impressed with that. So having said all of that, to me, one of my other favorite mascaras is Benefit's Their Real Mascara, and to me this is comparable to that. I think that it works in almost the same way as Their Real. I could probably like give or take either. I kind of like the brush on Their Real a little bit better than this brush. But other than that, I think they're pretty similar, and everybody that's so crazy about the Their Real mascaras, I think you should give this a try if you have a chance, because to me it's similar. I like it a lot. So having done my whole review, I'm going to go ahead and apply this to kind of show y'all like a before and after of how it works. So I have on eyeliner, so just know that before I put it on, and I curl my lashes just a touch, just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this so you can kind of see one eye with it on and one eye without. So I'm going to start with this side of the wand. And then you're supposed to flip the brush over to the stiffer bristles and use it as a comb. So here are the stiffer bristles. So you can see this eye compared to this one without any mascara on. And this is a slightly older tube, so it's a little bit more clumpy than what a newer tube would be. I generally do not have a problem with this clumping up on me, and also generally I just apply one application. I don't flip the brush and use the second one as the comb. I just prefer to not do that because I don't really like clumpier looking mascara. So you can tell with two applications here, it is a touch clumpy. So I'll do one application on the other eye so you can see how I wear it day to day. This eye is one application and this eye is two with flipping the brush. So you can tell with one application it's quite a bit less clumpy, but it also has like less volume overall. So this is how I normally wear it. And you can also tell once the mascara is applied that it really is. It says it's a Statement Mascara, and it really is. If you're looking for something kind of more low-key, less dramatic, this is not the one for you. This is a very dramatic mascara, but I love dramatic mascara, so this is, the effect it has is right up my alley. So overall, what I think of this is it takes a little time to get used to the brush, to using it and flipping it if you want to do that. It took me 3 tubes, I think, to get the hang of really doing it every day to where I kind of like it. But overall, I like the effect with one application. With 2, it gets to be a little much for me. So, but overall, I really like this. I like this quite a bit. I have a couple of tubes in reserve, and I do think that I would pay for a tube of this mascara. So I think it retails for $23, which is on the higher end of what I'm comfortable paying for mascara. So anyway, that's my review of the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes Mascara, and please subscribe if you like the video. Thank you guys. I say in all my videos how much I appreciate the subscribers. It really does. It truly makes my day to see a new subscriber. Thank you guys for subscribing, and I will see you soon. Bye.